The Bitcoin price is experiencing a huge fight of bulls and bears right now. Who is going to win this fight? You will as always discover in this video. Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is Salmo from Crypto Paradise, and in this video I will once again reveal to you where the Bitcoin is heading with the highest probability next. I will also explain why with ParadiseTeam VIPs we have taken partially our profits on the Bitcoin long positions that we have opened at $92,000, and we will go through weekly, which is high time frame, and medium time frame analysis, where we will analyze the current price action of Bitcoin. Together with that we will analyze what's going on behind the scenes, what the whales are doing, so make sure you are watching the whole video. Let's go very quickly through the weekly time frame on Bitcoin. Let's just recapitulate that Elliott wave theory, that right now we are in the fifth wave, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We are in the end of the cycle. That impulse started at $19,000, right? You all know, if you are watching these videos, that right now we are in the final cycle. Let's zoom in into this price action. So right now we are on a high time frame perspective. We see that the final fifth wave is having a form of ending diagonal, and as you remember from the previous video, I've told you many days ago, first of all, that we are buying right here, and in the previous video I told you that we will in the nearest time break this key lower time frame resistance. Voila, what happened? It happened exactly that, right? We have previously calculated the probabilities, we have revealed the exaggerated bullish divergence and everything else that supported this breakout and pump by around, let me see, something around 12% from the level where I told you that this is the last best buying opportunity before the crash lower, right? That was take us firstly towards $77,000, then towards $44,000. For that, make sure that you have watched the previous video. It's 16 minutes video, and I have revealed there everything what's gonna happen next, okay, on a higher time frame perspective. So in the previous video I also shared with you that we are in the third wave of this ending diagonal, right? And this third wave is taking a form of an impulse, and with the highest probability we can reach as high as $112,000. So what is the reason that with ParadiseTeam VIPs we have just taken profit on our long position that we have opened at $92,000? Didn't I say that the third wave will exceed the previous top of the first wave? To understand that, we need to shift to medium time frame analysis and go and look towards 4-hour time frame on Bitcoin. In the previous video we have been also analyzing this time frame, and I told you the C wave will take a form of an impulse, right? And you that are reading our MCP free school educational blog, you know exactly what I mean by that, right? So you know that the ending diagonal, all 5 waves are being made by corrective mode, right? And the corrective mode is ABC, and because you are very skilled in this, you know that the C wave is an actionary wave that is in 99% of cases taking a form of an impulse. So this C wave is basically formed, subdivided of these 5 waves, and that's what I have revealed to you in the previous videos. I told you right now we are finishing the B wave. Let me show you what I mean by that. The B wave right here, and I told you it either gonna finish right here with the wick out towards our orange line moving average trend line, or we can go a little bit deeper towards our support zone, but this is just a B wave, and afterwards we will continue higher, right? So this proved to be the B wave, and then we continued to go higher. And what I told you next, after we go higher we will have a fourth wave, right? The fourth wave is always reactionary wave and being made by a corrective mode. And let's see what happened. In the previous video I shared with you, and I couldn't make this easier, right? I shared with you that around $106,000 there will be that correction. Let's see what happened. We got that correction, right? So one of the reasons was the understanding of the Elliott wave theory. Another one was the understanding of this cluster above us. This is a strong historic price action resistance zone. Other than that, we have also analyzed the same way we have been analyzing the support zone, the resistance zone, thanks to our Fibonacci retracement levels. So I have been basically checking out this previous price action. I've placed my Fibonacci retracement zone from the local top to the local bottom, and as you can see, this level where we have been taking taking our profits is 1.272 Fibonacci retracement level, right? So that was another confirmation on why with ParadiseTeam VIPs we have been taking profits at exactly the top around $104,000 to $105,000. Ladies and gentlemen, look at this beautiful risk to reward trade. This is our stop loss right here, and this is our first take profit target. So you need to be adapting your trading strategy like water is adapting to its environment. You can clearly see that our first target was at $106,900,000. That target wasn't met, but because with ParadiseTeam we are monitoring the market 24/7 and we understand the technical analysis very well because we have more than 8 years of experience, plus we have seen a huge sell walls behind the scenes created by whales. As you can see right here, this was the sell walls that really showed us that some big players are selling. Yeah, these sell walls were triggered by the candle higher like this. This was a final wickout higher, and then we started the correction. So all of this really was just telling us that this is the great point to take some profits earlier. So like water, we have been adapting our strategy and our trading tactics to the market. We have not been fighting the market by waiting for something that was a lower probability of hitting, which is that 106,900,000 level. And the same way like the water is adapting to its environment, we have adapted to the market and took profit manually earlier. And it was a great decision that we done so, because you can see afterwards we had this correction lower, which seems to be the fourth wave. And you know, after the fourth wave, a fifth wave is coming, right? But this fifth wave might sometimes be truncated. That is also why we have been taking profits on our scalp position. We have been basically trading this larger C wave after a breakout higher. So this whole impulse we have been taking right from the beginning with our scalping members. As you can see, at the start of the impulse we have set up a buy limit order, bang, and right now we have also taken target free profit because the impulse is near its completion. However, right now let's analyze how low this fourth wave can go. So how low the current correction can go. Well, first of all, we can see that the fourth wave is a corrective wave, and the corrective fourth wave is most likely taking a form of a zigzag, right? So as you can see right here, if I zoom in a little bit, it already seems that we have created this ABC zigzag pattern, right? So either this was it, and right now we are starting the final fifth wave, which will once again take a form of an impulse because it's an actionary wave, right? Or we are just starting the ABC and we might go a little bit lower. The rule is of the fourth wave that it shouldn't close below the first wave, okay? The first wave, which we have at the moment right here, this is our first wave right here. Let me put a support line above it. It's pretty much a strong support, right? We already have this marked because previously this was acting like a key lower time frame resistance, as you remember. So I can turn this into a green color actually, because we have already reclaimed it successfully. So I will turn it green here as well. So we can understand this level to be working as a support, and this fourth wave correction shouldn't go below this level right here. Now, after this correction is over, it will be either from this level right here, we have also a moving average trend line right here, or we can have a deeper correction and we can retest the $100,000 mark, and then we will continue higher. For that we need to see some lower time frame confirmations. Right now it seems like this correction is losing volume, it's losing also momentum, because you can see on the RSI indicator that we are having a hidden bullish divergence. What I mean by that is that the Bitcoin price created a high low, however the indicator is making equal low. What does it mean? It means that the bears are losing strength and getting exhausted because the momentum was there, right? But as you can see, the price didn't follow. So somebody, in this case retail, basically the herd, majority was selling. That's why it created this momentum. However, the price didn't follow. low. That means that somebody big was absorbing the selling pressure, right? We have also a classic bullish divergence right here on the stochastic RSI. It even made a lower low, okay? High low on the price, lower low on the indicator. So this is a classic bullish hidden divergence. And because of the explanation, I have told you it is considered bullish because somebody big is absorbing the selling pressure. And we can actually confirm that by looking behind the scenes. And we can see that here at the lows, somebody really placed loads of buy limit orders that were triggered. We can also confirm that on the order book suite, and that means somebody absorbed the selling pressure quite early. So it seems like because of looking at the oscillators right here, it seems like the bears are really getting exhausted, which is telling us that the fifth wave with the highest probability will not be truncated, and we might go higher potentially towards that $112,000. But because we are being strategic, we are being defensive with Paradise Family VIPs, and we are able to adapt our trading tactics like water, we have just secured some profits, because taking profits never made a trader broke, right? So we still hold some altcoins positions, we still hold the Ethereum long I have been sharing with you in the previous video, half of the Bitcoin positions still. So we do believe there will be the fifth wave that will take us a little bit higher, and there will be a better opportunity to sell majority of it. However, most of our trades are right now secured with stop loss at break even, and we are playing it safe. So ladies and gentlemen, I will record a new video on Tuesday. Until then, I hope everything is clear. Yeah, so there is a highest probability that after this fourth wave correction, we will have a fifth wave that will take us higher. It will not be truncated. Truncated means that it would not overcome this previous local top right here. I believe it will, because the sellers are getting exhausted, as we can see right here. The fourth wave correction might either end right here at the moving average trend line, and we might go up from these levels. However, if we will go a little bit deeper, we should not go below this previous first wave. Okay, so if we go here, it will be considered like a great probability bullish trade setup where you can place your stop losses very close to your entry zone, and the sell targets you can place very high, because you understand that the next major resistance is going to be at around $112,000. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this. If you want to share this video and help your friends to be a better traders as well, feel free to do it. Smash the like button so the YouTube algorithm understands that you have not absolutely hate this video, and I will see you again on Tuesday. Cheers.